What's up everybody, it's Johnbonne here. Hope you're all having a pleasant time. I know I am, because I've got Dawn of War 3 Collector's Edition in this box right here. So I'm going to do an unboxing and give you my thoughts on it as we go along. There will be many jump cuts, I'm sure. And yes, I did answer the door in a Hawaiian shirt in the middle of May when it's pissing it down. So that was quite nice. Anyway, so Dawn of War 3 releases today on the 27th of April. I think it's 28th in Australia, but I think like they have time travel magic that actually makes them get it around the same time that we do in the real world. So that's quite nice. I'm not sure. I don't understand time. I'm a druid. I don't have any concept of time. That's why I'm allowed to be late at work. So let's have a look. Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, whoa, bloody hell. Right, okay. That's really something. Yeah, okay, let's try and get it open. Fuck me. Honestly, I was expecting it to be like, obviously it's got to be about 14 inches because there's a hammer in here that's about 14 inches large, but correct me, in actual, the reality of it is quite something else. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I've got a very small room. I can't put this anywhere. This is, oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, very nice box, I have to say. Nice gold lettering. Dawn of War 3. Oh, it's magic. Some quotes on the side here, so we've got the orcs. I don't know if you can see that properly. I do apologise. I don't have a viewfinder on my camera or anything like that, so I can't exactly see what it says, what it shows you there. But this one here has got the orc face. Let us alone first. Get 'em, boys! That's a really cool quote there from the orcs. This is the Eldar one here. Honestly, the lighting's not really great on this one, so it doesn't reflect very well. Bring only death and leave only corpses. That's a very nice quote there. Oh, one of my favourite quotes as well from the Space Marine here, with the Space Marine helm with the scars running down it. Only in death does duty end. Very nice. And they also show you the contents of the box down here. You probably can't see that. The camera's a bit too far away, I think. But it also comes with 3 pre-order skins as well. Now, if I do a review, I probably won't show those off because, well, it'd have to say, well, because it's part of my policy that I only show what comes with the base game. So, yeah. But I will probably cover them in some of the light. I might even disclose in the video that if I do show off the pre-order skins for the sort of 3 Knight class elites, the units, the Knight class units, the elites, then I will disclose that they are pre-order only, or rather you can pay like £1 each for them later on. I'm not sure, I haven't seen the store page yet, so this, I think this comes off, is it? Just bear with me. So, fancy tat, right, very nice. Anything else on there? No, it just tells you, it's just a blurb really. Tells you the specs on here as well. That's quite nice actually. I mean, I know you sort of expect it from a box, but it does say on here the specs and things like that. Collector's model, ages 14 plus. Right, okay, so I was trying to think of some witty commentary to make that, so let's have a look inside, shall we? Christ, this is really big. Okay, oh, right, okay. So, you've played the game, now discover the miniatures. You know what, this thing really pissed me off in Warhammer 40k Freeblade. You know, it's like, where they sell you like knights. They have these pop-ups, so that's great, that's the first thing I want to see. So anyway, let's have a look here. So 3 great ways to get into Warhammer 40,000. Go into a store, go online, or find your independent retailer. Bollocks. Right, so what have we got? Oh, Christ, there's some good stuff here. Okay, oh, now this is nice. So you've got this card here that changes and has different faces on it. I'm not sure, again, I do apologise if you can't see it on the camera. I may have to actually turn it off at some point just so I can see for myself. But yeah, it's really nice, that. Very clever. The Eldar, the Orc, and the Space Marine. Interestingly enough, the Orc army in this game is led by not Grimskull from Space Marine, it's Gorguts from Dawn of War 1. So that's actually quite interesting. Oh, okay. So this is a sort of, it's at least in the style of a book. It's got a skull with a 3 on it there, and as you can see here, you've got the armies. You've got the Space Marines there. You've got discs in them as well. You've got a Killer Can or an Orc Dreadnought. I can never tell the difference. Like I think I've got like the 2nd edition Orc Codex. And I can't. Oh shit! Can't really tell. I don't know what that's meant to be. It's just like a lot of flames and shit. That's fun. Whoa. I should just point out, I do apologise if this unboxing is really bad. I've never really done one since Skylanders Giants, which was God knows how many years ago. That's a Wraith Knight or something, I think. I don't... Yeah, I think it's a Wraith Knight. Oh yeah, because of the sword in the corner and that beam that probably wasn't meant to be there, that basically photobombs it. An orbital photo bombardment. And then you've got this thing here, whatever the hell that is. I can't really pay attention to them at the moment because I've got so much stuff to go through. So yeah, that's a thing. Looks like a giant monument. Yeah, I can see stairs and something else, some kind of... Oh my god, is that a spear? Some kind of enchanted spear relic.
He's a smig. Hey.
Okay, so that's the Steam activation code. It's on there. The code will be far long redeemed. Now, if anyone's wondering if you get the skins on a different code, no.
He's a smig. Hey.
Let's try again. So this code has the game and the skins. I can't believe that was so hard to say. Christ almighty. Something about customer support here. Yeah. And this thing here, which I guess just holds all the shit together. Well, actually, it's nicely packaged, I have to say. Have a look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but very nicely packaged. Got some boxes down here, and then you've got the, what I assume is the hammer and other things there as well. So, I'm going to pull one of these out. I'm going to pull the middle one out. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's Space Marine, okay. I was thinking like Space Marine would be at the left, but okay. So, let's have a look at this. It feels quite light. But then again, if this is what I think it is, yes it is, then it should be. So, oh crap, okay, let's have a look. So this is one of the flags you get. I don't know if you can see that in its entirety. I will do some separate video photos later and edit those in. But that's a Space Marine flag, and it says, "Fear defines faith." And it's the Blood Ravens. I think, well, it's not really specific to Blood Ravens, just a Space Marine, which is still absolutely right. You know, so that's quite nice. I was actually expecting it to be about half the size, but yeah, I'm going to have to find somewhere to put that up. I might actually replace these flags at the back here, and yeah, have that one there. So there's Space Marine there. I'm assuming the others are Eldar and nothing else in them. Is it no? Eldar and Orcs, but let's see how they look like. It's a bit of a pain getting them out. Oh god, I don't want to damage the boxes either. So, get that one out. Got all this shit here that I've got to get rid of and put away again. I'll tell you what, this is actually one of the nicest collector's editions I've had so far. Like, I mean, I love boxes. I collect them pretty much for that. So yeah, it's really nice to have all these massive boxes. So yeah. I need to talk about the material, really, don't I? It feels very cold and synthetic. So, in fact, I'm going to try and... It doesn't tear, so it's very synthetic. I don't know what kind of material it is. It's very sort of plasticky in a way, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't smell of any kind of sort of cloth material, so it must be some kind of synthetic. I'm thinking acrylic for some reason. That's the word comes to mind. That's a language, isn't it? Christ almighty. So this is the Eldar one anyway. Dance of Death. That's quite nice. Sort of similarly patterned to the Blood Ravens one, rather Space Marine one, if we're going to get technical. In terms of its design and like how the patterns and how it flows. But yeah, honestly, I can't complain too much. If all these are going to be sitting together, like for example standing in a line, then that works really well. But I would expect different patterns from them. So let's have a look at this one. For example, the York one I'd want to be tattered and covered in shit, which actually, going by this material, that might be nice to wipe my arse on. So that shouldn't be too much trouble. We'll have fun doing that. So let's have a look. Unless Relic have put shit on already, which will be nice. I'm not sure what that is that? I'm not sure if that's wood or plastic, I'm not sure. I should know. Oh, okay, that one's really cool. Again, very similar pattern. That's the Orcs, obviously. Their saying is "wah," which is cool. And other pronunciations of "wah." So yeah, so that's quite nice. Not much to say on that one. Chicken all over the place. So yeah, those are really nice. I do feel as though the patterns could be a bit different. The layout and the flags could be different, but you know what? I think they suit it for for consistency really. Now I might have to do a jump cut here because I'm going to probably have a bit of trouble getting this big boy out without damaging the box. He says damaging the box. Okay, so it comes up with assembly instructions there as well. That's quite nice. Which we're not going to pay attention to, are we? No, because we're a bloke. And instructions are just the maker's suggestions on how to do this. So sorry, I'll come back to that later. I don't know if I'm even going to assemble it. You know, there's other videos doing that. To be honest, I'm going to be using the hammer more as a prop. So even if I'm a bit disappointed by it, I can at least take the piss out of it in a video of its own. Fucking shit. Why did I not have any scissors ready? Fear not, Space Crusaders, for I have my trusty Papermate Ink Joy 1.0. Yes, I managed to get half of this bastard open. Oh Christ, okay, so broke it open and you guys got a better look at it. Quite nice. Okay. So, this... Oh, fuck me. That actually feels really good. Okay, hang on. Let's put that away. Right. This is the main thing. Let's have a look at it. So that... Oh, fuck me, that's actually quite weighty. Gonna tenderize some meat with that. Tenderize some heads. Yeah, so this is the main appeal of the collector's edition, the hammer. This is God Splitter, Chapter Master Gabriel Angelos' hammer. He's not captain anymore, I think, since Dawn of War 2 Retribution, so I need to go back and find out. So I was expecting this to be very different to the promotional material. I do apologise, sorry for the terrible jump cut there. My camera decided to shut off and not tell me that it had, so yeah. I'd expected it to be a lot different to the promotional material. For example, like the colour is actually quite saturated on it, so it's very rich compared to the very sort of undersaturated look, the very sort of grey, grim look that the promotional material had. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. I think it's very weighty at the top, and I think it's very finely painted as well. Like, it's not a cheap paint, and it's been dry brushed quite nicely. All the detail comes out. The only problem I really have is, besides like these little sort of these round bits here and here, which look very cheap. Then again, I don't think you can really do much about that. Oh, actually, I like this little dent there. That's really nice. I like that. I want one here as well. Okay, you know what? I'll take that back because it does look quite marked. And I also like as well. Sorry, the only thing I really don't like about it is the hilt. That's the only problem I have because it looks very matte and just like the paint's just been globbed on it as opposed to hand painted. But considering it's going to be in my hands like this a lot of the time, I'm not really overly concerned. Now, as the camera turned off, I had managed to set up, or almost set up, the thing that it's going to be on. So let's have a look at this. So I'm just setting that up now. I don't know if that's doing it, making it worse. But yeah, it comes with a plastic screw, so you've got to screw that in. It's still a bit wobbly. I've heard complaints from people that it's not really sort of set. It's not really going to support the weight. Let's have a look. Oh Christ! I think I've done it wrong. Oh, but where there's instructions, I've just lost. Oh, for Christ's sakes, we're going to have to do another bloody jump cut now! So I can't find the instructions. Anyway, it doesn't look as though it's really going to stand on it. So it hangs on like that. Yeah, I don't really know where, like, the bottom is going to rest. But yeah, honestly, it's not going to be on there anyway. It's quite nice. I like the little pattern on the bottom there. Very clean. Yeah, very nicely done. I have to say, I really like that. But this sort of looks very plasticky and tacky, and I don't think it actually suits the hammer. Like, I actually like that that with it being held, you can feel the weight at the top, and yeah, it just feels nice. And it's a lot better painted than I expected. And I think that's about it. I'm just having a look at the box. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the goodies that came with Dawn of War 3 Collector's Edition. So how do I feel in general? Was it worth the £99 I paid, not including postage and packaging? It's hard to say. I mean, I really enjoy this stuff. If you've got room for things like this box, because I think this is part of the appeal. I mean, I love boxes by default anyway. It doesn't matter. It could be this box that the box came in, and I'd still be okay with it. Oh, these boxes. I do apologise for spitting. Yeah, these boxes are really fancy. Nice for holding all the stuff in. Very cleverly packaged. I think it is. I think it is, at a stretch though. I would be more happy paying £75, but I think they'd have to cut a lot of stuff. So for example, I think they'd have to cut the discs, they'd have to sort of cut like the sort of art book style kind of thing. They'd have to probably get rid of tat like this, which honestly, I don't think that's great. I don't know where I'm going to put that or what I'm going to do with it. I might just stick it on my door. I don't know, and scare the shit out of people going by. But yeah, generally it's okay if you just want tat, if you want stuff to put away and gather dust, it's pretty good. Now obviously this is the highlight. I'm not disappointed by it. I was really worried that it'd be poorly painted. But it's very nicely detailed, very nicely painted, good quality paint on it. And as far as I can't see any like pockets of air stuck or anything like that. Yeah, it just feels really nice. I mean, obviously it feels like plastic. It'd have to be a lot more expensive if it was made of metal. Like, have you seen the Inquisitor Martyr Collector's Editions, or Founders Editions rather? There's one with a goblet that's like made of metal, but it's like in the shape of an Inquisitor skull. That's really cool. I want that, but I can't afford it. But yeah, generally I'm pleased with that. I'm glad that I got this. So I would recommend, though, if you are interested in this, you don't get it day one or anything like that. I'd recommend you wait for it to go on sale on eBay. I think it will take a while for these to go down in price, but I mean, with it being a Steam release, I mean, at least I think this only applies to Steam. But with it also having like Steam releases as well, I think people are going to use the codes and they're just going to stick this back on eBay immediately. So you'll probably find these really cheap later down the line. So yeah, honestly, I think it's good, and I just can't stop doing that. That hurts, and it's nice. Yeah, so that's cool. I like it. The hammer is not disappointing. The flags are way better than I expected. The boxes are really flash, and I'm going to put all that shit away, which I don't really want to do because it's going to take forever. What a mess. So yeah, I do apologise for that woeful unboxing, but I mean, what do you expect from Johnbonne reviews? Yeah, so in all, I'm really pleased about this. Especially the hammer. The hammer was probably going to be one of the biggest disappointments. It doesn't match the marketing material. I will say that it's very, it's a lot more colourful, but that's not a complaint. I think it actually looks better in my opinion in some cases. I mean, obviously you can have Photoshop to clean it up, but it's not so bad that it's, you know, fraudulent, I guess. So yeah, I'm pleased. So I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoy Dawn of War 3 if you've got it. And if you've got any questions about the game in a few weeks' time, and obviously you want to ask them now, I won't be able to answer them, but still feel free to ask them. Yeah, let's have a discussion about Dawn of War 3. And I'll try and answer those questions as I'm playing the game. Would I review it? I would like to. I would very much like to review Dawn of War 3, however it depends on how I find the campaign. That's really all I'm playing it for. And £99 was a lot to pay for a campaign, so yeah. But yeah, we'll see, and I might do I might review the multiplayer as well. So yeah, so I'm really glad about that. So right, I'm gonna have to get off because I keep rambling. I do apologise, and I'll see you later. Ta for now.